Okay, let's talk about something na hindi masyadong napag-uusapan ng mga pundit sa both sides noong impeachment trial ni Sara Duterte. In my opinion, huge blunder ni Senator Risa Hontiveros doon sa day 2 and also in day 3. Okay? Because it bled out. Okay, so yung tanong ni Risa Hontiveros was considered to be problematic in terms of court proceedings. Kasi they're in the middle of the trial. Actually, nagsisimula pa nga lang eh. Bigla siyang nagtanong na why are these acts impeachable? There's no other way to answer that na hindi ka mag-i-skip ng buong trial eh. 'Di ba? Parang pag sinagot mo yan, parang ang nag-fast forward doon sa mga pangyayari at ibang mga detalye noong kaso. Okay? Hindi ko alam kung naiinip ba siya or she wanted to hear something pero hindi sinasabi noong prosecution counsel or what, but for some reason she thought that would be a good idea to ask at that point. Ang problema, sinagot naman noong counsel, which sa mata noong proceedings, hindi ako DDS hindi rin ako pink. I'm just being honest. Ang dating doon sa mga abogado doon, na-undermine yung buong proceedings because of that question. So dahil doon, the prosecution was able to monologue their strong stance. Basically, nilayout nila yung buong theory nung kanilang kaso. 'Di ba? Na ganito yung gusto naming palabasin. This is our claim na nangyari kung bakit impeachable yung ginawa ni Sara Duterte. Which basically, closing statement na yun ng buong kaso. Okay? So, syempre, unfair yun doon sa kabilang side, sa defense. So, to be fair, ang ginawa ni Cheese, pinayagan din niya na magkaroon ng closing statement yung defense within the same time nung sa prosecution. So ngayon, meron din silang malakas na closing statement. Basically, tinapos na nila yung debate doon sa betrayal of public trust. Hindi ko alam kung magtatanungan pa sila kasi sinabi na nila lahat eh. 'Di ba? So now that the arguments are basically laid down, I think compelling yung naging sagot ng defense. In my personal opinion, compelling yung sagot niya na yes, hindi maganda yung mga pinagsasabi ni Sara Duterte, pero it is justified because it was a response to a question to her kung anong gagawin niya sakaling ma-execute yung sinasabi nilang Operation Romanov. Whether totoo yung Operation Romanov na yun or what, hindi natin kayang patunayan yan. But, of course, Sara Duterte answered as if it were true. Di ba? Nasabi niya, kung gagawin nila yan, meron na akong pinuusap na hitman para iganti ako. Yun, basically yung sinabi niya. She could have been less graphic about it. She could have been more subtle. She could have used words na, let's say, sasabihin niya, meron na akong contingency plan pag nangyari yan. She could have just said that, di ba? Pero she's Sara Duterte. So she's gonna be graphic, she's gonna be crass when she answers. So, I don't know. If you ask me, I don't agree na crash siya magsalita. Hindi ko gusto na naririnig sa Vice President yung mga ganung klaseng pananalita. Pero pagdating sa korte, tingin ko malakas yung naging defense nila para doon sa accusation na betrayal of public trust. Kasi she was just replying to a question. Yun nga lang, si Sara Duterte siya, ganun talaga siyang magsalita. Okay? So, again, maaring si Attorney Ligutan got excited kasi it was presented to him eh. Para lang sa akin, if you're gonna put yourself in that situation, let's say meron talagang nagbabantang pumatay sa buong pamilya mo, maaaring maisip mo rin yun na, teka, pag napatay ako, kukontrata ako ng gaganti para sa akin. Di ba? Ang tanong na lang dyan, kailangan mo pa bang ipaalam sa lahat, lalo na kung vice president ka. Okay? But it could be taken as a human moment eh. Di ba? Kasi sabi nga nung defense, it is not Vice President Sara who was talking that time. It was Sara Duterte as a person, as a mother, as a sister, daughter. Ganun. So, it was a human moment. Nagkataon nga lang na si Sara Duterte siya at bastos talaga siya magsalita. Okay, but I don't know. If you ask me, that was compelling defense. Ang matindi pa niyan, she tried to do it again on day 3. Yun nga lang, hindi na siya pinayagan ni Chis Escudero and Senator Riza naman submitted herself to the ruling. And yun nga lang, sabi niya, she watched the previous impeachment trials and she said na questions like that were allowed back then. So, yun ang kanyang dahilan kung bakit niya naitanong yung mga ganong klaseng tanong. Hindi ko alam, baka gawin na naman niya to sa mga susunod na araw. Kung ganon, somebody should tell her off. Diba? Kasi pwedeng makasira ng diskarte ng prosecution yun kung gusto niyang makonvict si Sara. Yun.